Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and today is a review of He Kills Me, He Kills Me Not, which is the start of the 8th Doctor's involvement in the Time Lord Victorious multimedia story. The story starts out with the assassin Brian the Ood, who is tracking down Felicity and her wife for her father. Meanwhile, the Doctor goes to Athana, one of the 700 wonders of the universe. However, he finds that things are a little bit different. The planet is nothing like he remembers, and a planet that the Doctor has always known is not even around, or even remembered by Felicity. He does find Felicity and Brian in the middle of the desert, but they're kind of keeping the truth away from the Doctor. Brian the Ood, played by Silas Carson, is a highlight of the story. He gives such a fantastic performance. I really like this type of Ood. It's interesting, an Ood assassin, and he gives a great performance with it. Speaking of great performances, Paul McGann is great in this story. His interactions with Brian the Ood was a really highlight of the story. The story is another Doctor Who Western, which I think is a really great setting. However, like other Doctor Who Westerns, I do have one major problem with it, and it's the American accents. You can really notice them, and it does distract a lot from the story, at least for me. I don't know what everyone else would think about it, but for me, you just really notice it. I really do like how at the end of the story, the couple gets a fresh start as the Doctor takes Brian the Ood away from them, and they now can just start their new life on this planet because they don't really want to tell their father where they're at. Now, the cliffhanger of the story also features the Daleks, which leads into the next story. Overall, Kerry Thompson wrote a really decent script. It had some really great characters in it, and a pretty enjoyable story. I would say this is a very decent start to the 8th Doctor Time Lord Victorious trilogy that Big Finish is doing, and I'll be very interested to see where it heads to in the future. So that's it for tonight. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. Tell me your guys' thoughts on He Kills Me, He Kills Me Not in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.